या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मातृरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु मीरारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। पूज्य माँ भगवती, पूज्य Sri Arvind, you all are the chosen children of our Divine Mother. Today is 17th November 2025. Mother is passing through the experience that we are going to imbibe today was on 17 November 1973. The time sequence so set and we are made to participate in this time is just a sample prasad representative moment of timeless. Living in mortal time, we have been bestowed upon with the spark moment, even fraction of a moment of the timeless, that is immortality. That is immortality. The present we are living is so charged today that we are participating the divine comedy of immortality being played by Mother as Radha's perfected transfiguration with Lord Krishna, the supramentalized Krishna, in a new Ras Leela, in new Govardhan Leela. Matter is to be so uplifted, and matter of Mother's mortal body, matter of universal Mother's mortal body, and matter of the universe itself are being so lifted up as if the new Govardhan has been lifted up by Lord Krishna and Radha as depicted in Srimad Bhagavat. There is even a whole cryogenic science. The heat of death, the hardship of death, the suffering of death, the bitter, poisonous nature of darkness, the poisonous nature, the poisonous reality to demolish, to dissolve, to destroy everything, including light of black hole, that is universal death. Mini pralay, mini annihilation, mini catastrophe, whatever name we can give, still it is indescribable. It is the absolute darkness, and darkness is also divinity. This absence is also divinity. Vacuum is also divinity. And that is what Sri Aurobindo says, sin itself is a divinity. Because everything is divine. Everything is motioned in timeless. Everything is illumined with the divine light. And divine light is the divine presence. Divine light is the divine reality. Divine light is fathomless zero occupied the world. And divine light is the only Purna Purush. That is the Virat of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Allah Ta'ala of Islam. Amin of Islam. And Yin Yan of Chinese scriptures. Mother, with this torch, future sunlit children are the torch bearers. That is what the concept Sri Aurobindo has written in Savitri. Here, sitting and listening to this mind of cells, entering into the mother's experience is our entry into the mother's orbit. Entering into mother's experience is the mother's granted boon to all of us, to all our psychic, to enter into mother's reality, mother's life divine, mother's new consciousness, and mother new timeless. Because we have been granted ex gratia, the mindless space. This is something beyond meditation. It's not the meditation of concentration, contemplation and meditation. It is something beyond meditation, because we are also just standing on the threshold of death, because we are granted, we are assured with the new experience, de novo scientific, supra-scientific, supra-mental, supra-divine experience of immortality, living in the mortal framework. Ours is a mortal framework. So our mortality has been wiped out just for a moment. And that new moment has been granted to us. That is on our part representative entry into the new orbit of the mother, into the new world of the mother, into the new zone of the mother. That is what mother's experience of 1973 on 17 November. There is even a whole cryogenic experience of total coolness. And total coolness means what? Immobility. Something that is cool is immobile. Something that is frozen is immobile. Something that is consolidated is immobile. Something that is made hard is immobile. Something that is made non-dissolvable is immobile. Something that is concrete, super concrete, is immobile. That is the science of frozen reality. Relativity is so frozen that it can result into the concrete reality that cannot be dissolved even in black holes. Science can also not understand, and spirituality also fails to understand that materialized universe and the matter that has been made as matter from this science, from this state, and science tries to understand this state, and science just come to the flag station. Junction is far away from it yet, and spirituality, including Vedanta, Islam, Jain, Buddhism, Jainism, and all religions of the world, they have also found up till now flag station, not the junction. And mother enters into the new zone, and that is the ultimate junction. And ultimate junction is the junction of immortality. Ultimate junction is the junction of light. Ultimate junction is Varam Rupam Jyoti. And ultimate junction is divine reality. We are made to be divine. We are the sons of God. We must be even as He. Not even He. Even as He. Even He is one. And one cannot be two. One cannot be innumerable. Innumerable or one can be two is Leela, is His play. But still He is He. And He is all alone. Ekameva dvitiyam. Ekoham bahushyam. Ekmeva dvitiyam can be ekoham bahushyam. One can be many, but one can be many is abhinay. One can be many is not action. Is not action. One can be many is drama. One can be many is play. One can be many is sport. One can be many is ras. One can be many is for entertainment, for pleasure, for aesthetic joy, for Paramanand, Nijanand, Akhandanand, Sahajanand. One can be many is not absolute divine reality. Absolute divine reality is only one and the one. Concept is very difficult, but we'll have to digest it. Opening the body's eye. And mother opens the body's eye on this day, on 17th of November 1973. Then in April 1973, just 1 month before, the disciples closed mother's door on me. Satprem was also prevented from entering into mother's room. So what was the actual experience of 17th November 1973 was not recorded, not seen, and not understood totally by anybody of the world, even in Pondicherry and elsewhere. We don't complain. We don't ventilate our grievances against anybody. All are the people, all are the children, all are the children of the world mother, chosen children of the world mother or out of the orbit of the world mother, but they all are children. Because we are the sons of God, we are the children of the divine. We have no right to complain against anybody that you did this wrong, you did this right, you are wrong, you are criminal, you are like that, you are like that. No, it is none of our business. It is none of our business. But we'll have to accept reality as reality. Because we are the people belonging to relativity. We are not the people belonging to reality. Reality is one. Reality is one. Reality is moksha. Reality is nirvana. Reality is analhak. Reality is shunya. We are not at that level right now. We are the players on the stage. What we are living is abhinay. What we are living is action of the actors and actresses. We are not on the stage as divine being. We are yet to be divine being. We are yet to be supramentalized. We are yet to be the divine representative on the earth. It is the divine action direct from the Supreme of supramental body of Sri Aurobindo and the supramental body of Mother can give birth to this new reality where reality and its reflection will be one and the same. Reality and its reflection will be one and the same. The world in which we are living is nothing but the reflection of the supreme reality. That is supramental. That is what Satprem is also just driven out. Why? Yet you will have to do so many things, yet you will have to raise up your mortality to that level. You are not there even with your eyes to see the play, divine play, the final act of divine play, final concluding act of divine play, final concluding act of giving the birth to the new world. Your eyes are also not yet competent because your eyes are still mortal. Pretext might be definitely a different, but under the pretext it is the divine will that ultimately works, and divine will that will be compulsion, mandatory for all of us, for Satprem too. I lived near mother without noticing anything, but still Satprem experiences that I lived near mother, though I was kept outside, still my psychic lived with mother. That was my experience. But Satprem's psychic might have noted the real experience of mother while leaving her body as cocoon, because butterfly has already been prepared at its perfect level. That experience was not noticed by anybody. And nobody had up till now expressed, nobody had up till now described, nobody had up till now imagined, and nobody have up till now dictated. Simply we can imagine, but with our little mind, how can we imagine? So we have no right to ventilate our grievances against anybody. Everything that is part and parcel of the Leela, parts and parcel of the drama, staged by the divine himself, being innumerable actors and actresses, being innumerable participants. But all are the participants of a divine comedy. We are also the participants of a divine comedy. This is for the first time that we are entering into the real understanding of the mother's own experiences depicted in her own words. Whatever we understand might be incomplete, but whatever has been expressed by the mother is absolutely perfect. With half understanding, with no understanding, with incompetent mind, with limited mind, with rejecting mind, reacting mind, whatever mind we possess, we try to understand the perfect expression of the perfect being and the perfect expression of the totally supramental being, the perfect expression of Ardhanari Nateshwar, Radha and Krishna, atwined in bliss as one. That is perfection. So perfection's expression is to be understood by the perfect man. Perfect expression cannot be a cup of tea of the imperfect man. It is the perfect manifested mortality on the stage of this world, on the stage of this relativity. Our life is a stage of relativity. On that platform, little plot of mortality. Our life is a little plot of mortality, touched by the tenants from the height, became a playground of the living infinite. The relativity at present we are living is a playground of the divine, playground of the infinity. How our little mind can accept it? This was the entire Brahmand presented by Lord Krishna in his infancy. When Lord Krishna was Bal Mukund, at that time he offered the vision of perfection, perfect Brahman, divine Brahman, transformed Brahman, Brahman of life divine before mortal mother. But it was his wish, though in infancy, it was his wish that he projected Brahman through the little plot of mortality. Lord Krishna took a little plot of mortality in his mouth and presented the entire Brahmand that will be our condition who are sitting here. Who are sitting here on 17th of November 2025. Yasoda also could not understand, we also could not understand, and we cannot understand is our prerogative. We don't understand is not our misunderstanding. We don't understand is not our lack of understanding. We don't understand is not our pap, not our sin, not our lacuna, not our misery, not our drawback, not our difficulty, not our mistake, not our imperfection. We are here and listening to it. We are here and participating in it. We are here and participating in divine comedy. It is not an ordinary comedy. It is divine comedy where Paramanand is being lived, Nijanand is being lived, Anal Haq is being lived, only Varam Rupam Jyoti is to be lived. Everything that is lived divine. It is divine's comedy by the divine, of the divine and for the divine. That moment has been granted to us. So you can just imagine to what extent we people are fortunate to enter into this ocean. We have got the drop only. We have got the drop. But we are given an opportunity to taste divinity. We are given an opportunity to taste timeless. We are given an opportunity to taste immortality, though we are mortal. That is the playground of living infinite. Mother, without noticing anything, in that wonderful tale, see that, in that wonderful tale, story of the drama, in that wonderful tale of the future, ours is a tale of the future being lived in present. That is timeless. Our tale is a future lived in present with incompetent, limited stage. Our stage is not the world. Our stage is not the universe. Our stage is not the Brahman. Our stage is limited. On limited stage, we can experience the divine comedy as we have been licensed to enter into this immortality created by Mother as her another world. Another world is the stage on which we are made to play. So see the magnitude and see the intensity of our fortune. Fortunate are those who take plunge into the future. That is what Mother says. So fortunate are we who take plunge into the future. Tale of the future. And I thought, Satprem says, I thought that everyone understood. Everyone understood. Everyone understood. You also understood. You also understood. You can't say that we are misunderstanding. We are misunderstanding. We are also understanding. We are understanding our imperfection. We are understanding our lacuna. We are understanding our tamas. We are understanding our sin. We are understanding our limitation and incompetence. That is a super understanding. That is a super understanding. We know that we don't know anything. Is a super understanding. We know everything without knowing anything is ego. Our ego must have been totally dissolved. And ego is tamas, that is dissolved in the black hole at the universal level. And our ego is being dissolved in the on the stage created by Mother, that is the little plot of mortality and playground of the living infinite. Our ego is dissolved. And if our ego is dissolved, we can get the spark, a single spark, might be a blue spark, green spark, red spark, yellow spark, golden spark, whatever it is, but it is light. It is the spark of light. And that is a guarantee given to us. It is a sign, it is a signal a signal moment. The birth of Savitri moment is a high signal, on this high signal moment of the gods. This is the high signal moment of the gods when our mortality is allowed to taste immortality. Our mortality is allowed to taste immortality. That is what at present we are experiencing. We must on this 17th November express our deeper gratitude to the Mother that you have given this sequence to understand and to realize by our little mind, the moment of immortality. A signal moment, high signal moment that is being made to us. Tale of the future, and I thought that everyone understood. It was so obvious. Mother suddenly made the following remark in 73. Mother made the following remark. I seem to be gathering all the resistances of the world together. What is this statement? Satprem might have collected from somewhere else, and this is the statement of the Mother in 73. I seem to be gathering all the resistances, all the reactions, all the hostilities, all the incompetence and all sorts of opposition of the world together. You see, I have a solution for transforming the body. I have the solution for transforming the body. We are participating in this divine comedy to witness, to receive, to taste the solution, to acquire whatever can be acquired by us in our little arm, in our little mind that is given to us. That is divine comedy. Of the world together, you see, I have a solution for transforming the body, but it ... it has never been done before. The drama as such has never been played ever in the universe anywhere from the very first moment of the existence of Earth till today, till 17th November 1973. Before, and it's so incredible. I can't believe that can be it. Mother says, I can't believe. Mother experiences something that is at most inexpressible, impossible even for the divine. What is our status? What is our stand? What is our eligibility? See, we are nothing, we are non-entity. Still, we are given the highest light, highest status and highest experience of immortality. Yet it is the only solution for me. Yet I experience it is the only solution for me. Solution of what? Victory over death. What is the master key to open this new avenue and to celebrate victory over death? That is my siddhi. That is my achievement. And that is why 24th of November is Siddhi Din and 24th November is the day of victory. I can't believe that can be it. Yet it is the only solution for me. The body feels like going to sleep and awakening. Body feels like going to sleep and awakening. I am entering into the zone of death. I am entering into the final and ultimate act. Ang in drama it is called. Last act, last ang, last presentation, last scenario. Concluding scenario of the whole tale of future, concluding scenario of the whole tale of future, tale of the drama, story of the drama, From literature point of view, life is also a practical literature. Life is the truth of literature put into practice. Life is a truth of literature, master truth of literature, master truth of the creator of the drama on the stage, and that can be transmitted to the audience with misery, with suffering, with emotion, with understanding, with intellect, with clue, with society, with reality, and what not. That is drama. That is Abhinay. And that is literature. So this is the comedy of the mother and comedy of mortality in order to present immortality. What is it? The body feels like going to sleep. Death is not death, it is an illusion. Death is to be presented on the stage of relativity, stage of the little plot of mortality, just like a sleep and awakening. We sleep on our bed and we feel that we are non-entity. We have gone to somewhere else. We are not living in this room. We are not sleeping in our room. We are not sleeping on our bed. We forget everything. We forget that we are breathing. We forget that we are thinking. We forget that we are just moving our hands, moving our legs. And the moment we get up, we start experiencing the scenario completely. This is death and life, death and life, death and life of everyday experience, but it is a divine comedy. Go to sleep in a certain way, I remain fully conscious. But Mother says, I am fully conscious. While awakening also I am fully conscious. While sleeping also I am fully conscious. And awakening only once, it is transformed. But when I will awaken once, hereafter, on 17th November 1973, when I will get awakened, I will be fully conscious. I will be fully conscious. That is immortality. That is, it is transformed. Mother says it is transformed. After transformation is completed, I will get awakened after this sleep. This sleep is also unique. This death is also unique. But my awakening will be still more precious, more divine, more magnificent, more indescribable. It will be a new experience for me, and new experience that I will experience will be for the entire universe and humanity. But people will never have the necessary patience to endure. People will never have the necessary patience. That is the result why we cannot see Mother in immortal, supramental being with our mortal eyes. This is what the cause. Nobody is responsible for this. It is the part of the divine Leela. Till you are ready, till you are prepared, till you are up to the particular station when you can receive something that is not due for you at present, but it is ex gratia granted to you and you are receiving it. We'll have to at least take one step, one decisive step to be face to face with the divine, to be face to face and to be the participant of her divine comedy. To be a participant in a divine comedy requires some sort of eligibility. Even for an ordinary actor to play the role entrusted to him or her also requires some sort of reality, some sort of eligibility, some sort of competence, some sort of expertise, some sort of training and some sort of practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. You will have to undergo the abhyas. You will have to undergo the practice. We have been practicing this since so many births, and that is why we are sitting here and we are participating in the last experience of mortality lived by the Divine Mother on the earth. But people will never have the necessary patience to endure. It is the endurance. It is my endurance. It is my suffering. But suffering for what? For achieving the highest peak of reality, for achieving the highest peak of creation of God, highest peak of the creation of Supreme, highest peak of the creation and the of the creation of God. That is the highest stage of relativity, where relativity and reality are submerged, where death and life are submerged, where misery and bliss are submerged, where human and divine are submerged. To endure that, to take care of the body, to take care of the body. You must take care of the body. Body is not mortal. Body is a pedestal of divine. Body is a pedestal of superconscient. Body is a pedestal of supramental. Body is a pedestal of perfect Radha and perfect Krishna as one. Body is a pedestal of the divine children to participate in this divine comedy on this stage of universal world. Universality that is presented as the stage of infinity, as the stage of immortality, as the stage of Varam Rupam Jyoti, and as the stage of Paramanand, Nijanand, Om Tat Sat. Take care of the body. Everyone will think that it is the end. Everyone with mortal eyes can think that it is death. Everybody will think that I am dying and it is my death, and will stop taking care of me. They will stop taking care of me, taking care of my body. After death, who will take care of the body of the dead man or dead woman? So my body also will have the same destiny. I am living, I am breathing, I am opening my eyes, I am talking, I am thinking, I am participating in living life. I will be accepted as alive. Moment this machinery will stop, moment this motion will stop, moment I will be entering into different zone, I will be taken for granted to have been dead. This is death, and everybody will eat. Sleeping Beauty, but of course Satprem writes, Sleeping Beauty, at the age of 92 or 93, mother is a sleeping beauty. Mother is a sleeping beauty. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram together, 3 in 1. But of course, it was clear. It made perfect sense. Mother was thus about to go into that cataleptic trance. It is once again used, the same word by Satprem, cataleptic trance. Caterpillar is over. Caterpillar is over. But butterfly has already been born. Butterfly has already been taken shape, but caterpillar has been transformed into perfection. It is the imperfection of caterpillar that has been transformed into perfection. But 2 months before, in January of 1973, mother had a vision which she had told me. This was the vision of the mother who told me personally, breathlessly, personally and breathlessly. She was in haste. She was in terrible haste to express. What was to be expressed? If my instrument will stop, I am the divine instrument. I am the divine executor. Lord, thou shalt will I execute. I am the executor of the divine will, and divine is hovering over me, and divine is looking at me how my executor is executing my vision perfectly. So I am in haste. So breathlessly mother expressed her last experience as such. She was being buried alive. She was being buried alive. That was the categorical statement mother uttered years before. It was the third time she had that vision. Mother had vision 3 times prior to her 17th November 1973's experience. We don't say it is a death. We don't say it is a mortal action. We don't say that it is a mortal experience. It is the experience of sleep and awakening.